We are here. We're doing it. All right. Today, injury prehab, injury bulletproofing, and how it relates to performance enhancement. So we actually see quite a few folks in here, well, on both sides of the spectrum. So we see folks who have pain, and we're trying to get them out of pain. And then, of course, we have people who come in on the side of the performance aspect of things. They want to get faster. They want to get more explosive. They want to get stronger. They want to be a little bit more bulletproof against an injury or something that happened previously. So, when we think about what happens to people who move fast or want to move with intention or motivated to go, do something better, they have to understand that this efficiency that they're building in will make all performance better, right? So if I am working on making sure my knees are stable, let's say during running, and I'm a north and south athlete, so I'm a runner, just a runner. There are muscles and there's coordination in the parts of me that are controlling this rotation bit. Even though I'm going forward, as soon as my foot hits the ground, there are forces that twist my knees, twist my ankles, turn my hips, turn my back. And I'm resisting those forces so that I can continue going forward. That's the skill I'm working on at that moment, right? So if parts of me that hold my rotation together are not doing the trick, well, parts of me then that don't do rotation are going to have to assume that job in order for me to keep going forward, because I'm still going forward. After an amount of time, the structures that are doing the work of the things that should be doing that work get tired because they have their own job. And so a lot of times, this is a great example because volume is an easy one and everyone kind of understands running. If we have an inefficiency in a technique, in this case, a running technique, and you add volume to that, well, the likelihood of you finding the end of the line is very high. If you have an unlimited movement account, however, and that's of course not really possible. That is, you're strong and flexible, you're coordinated, you're rested, you're fed, all those things, and you're perfect. Then, frankly, any amount of inefficiency wouldn't be enough if your movement account is infinite. But no one's is. Everyone has a movement account number for the day, the week, the month. And that has to do with how you prepare yourself. So if you are doing the things as a runner that controls the east and west and the rotation bits, and you're doing the things that strengthen the north and south musculature, then you're preventing injury. But by preventing the injuries to the things that really aren't involved, you're getting a better outcome on the performance side because less energy is spent controlling east and west, and all that energy can be spent going north, which is in this case running. So it has to that applies for basically any motion. You could break it down into little teeny tiny pieces of how the shoulder moves when we throw. You could break it down into what it looks like when you throw a javelin. There's macro and microeconomics and all of this stuff. The people who are at the highest level, the people who utilize their body for their living, or just really want to get after it, I mean, they know those little bits and they're working on them constantly. For us who are just getting into that, understanding that like you can and probably should be aiming at what a criterion mover looks like. If I play ping pong and I want to get good at ping pong, well, I have to do some of the things that the good players in ping pong do. So use those people as motivation. Ask the next gen PT folks in your area questions about how to incorporate some of this injury prevention stuff in your day-to-day practice of exercise and health so that you can stay moving better, you can stay performing well, and you can move and bounce around as much as you like. All right, so that's it for today. Go get better at reducing injuries, and that will improve your performance. Simple. Cheers. Have a good day.